What is up, everybody? I'm trying to go on multiple places at once, and just so y'all know, too, I'm sharing in a group, Jada and Friends live tarot readings on Facebook. So if you ever want to find more live tarot readers, if you go there, you can check it out. I'll put a link in the description next time, too, so it'll be a little bit easier for people to find it. So yeah, let me pull up this so I can see who is coming on chat on the other thing here. Just give me 1 second. And if anybody's looking for a reading, just let me know. Okay, I got 5 people watching. What is up, everybody? I hope that everybody is having a wonderful morning. Things are going pretty well out my way. And I'm just kind of stay busy and live the dream. So, hey, good morning, Sarah. How you doing? Ooh, it came up broken. That's no good. How's everything going for you and Mike, Sarah? Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid here. You would love a card. All right, Lanisha, what would you like a card on? Shoot. Is my audio sounding okay? Am I freezing up or anything like that? Okay, Lanisha, tell me what you want a card on and we will go from there. Okay, Shannon wants a card. Lanisha wants a card. Okay, so you have the Tao Oracle, Shaman Tarot, Rumi Oracle. Wow, there's a big delay on this. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a card while we're just kind of chilling, because there's a lot of stuff going on. What's up, Super Leodad? Middle one? Okay. Thank you. So you have 8 of bones in reverse. 8 of bones is 8 of wands in traditional tarot, and this is about change, and this is actually change that comes from altercation or regression. So it's saying that you're kind of bumping up against something that might be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit sticky, and honestly to keep pushing. One of the cool things about this card is if you look at the upright version, it shows this person kind of floating off the ground, and to me that's being disconnected. Honestly, to have a healthy root chakra, you want to be connected to everything and be present with what's going on. Okay, let me see who else is in here. Hey, Leila. How you doing, Leila? I always get your name wrong, dude. I'm so sorry. So, let's see. I'm going to pull Leila a card. Just cause it's Leila, and then I'll see who else is here. So you have before completion, Leila, and it says uncertainty, doubt and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. And it's kind of funny, Leila, because working with you, I kind of understand that that was really what has been coming up for you the past couple days, honestly. So it's relatable. So let's see what else is coming up. We have Leslie. Oh, wait, Anita. Let's go to Anita next. And again, everybody, if you would like a card, just feel free to hit the link up there and I'll hook you up. So I'm going to shuffle these actually because I did a reading for somebody and apparently the top cards did not shuffle very well. Then I'll get you, Leslie. And then I'm going to pull one for Sarah if she's still here. Okay. So, Leslie, you got King of Stones. That's King of Cups in traditional tarot. It is in the reverse, and it's kind of overwrought or distracted. So right now your emotions are kind of preventing you from looking at a situation a little bit more clearly or processing stuff in an easier and more helpful way. So this is asking you to kind of slow down and allow yourself your own process so it's a little bit easier. Hope that sounds good. Anita. And let's see, Shannon won a card too. Shannon, are you still here? Oh, thank you, Lauren, for the donation. I appreciate it. I'm going to get Lauren real quick. Lauren, where are you at? Yeah, Lauren, what deck would you like? Or would you like one of each? Because you get 3 cards since you made a donation. I'm going to say it in the chat too, so. Let's see what Lauren says here. Hey, Lauren. If you're still there, so I'm going to start drawing cards for you, and we'll see how it makes sense to your situation, because I think sometimes waiting a little bit longer can be unpleasant. You have 10 of Cups in the upside down position, so 10 of Cups is positive kind of regardless of everything, but there's one aspect of this where it's kind of saying that there's an issue going on. Oftentimes this emotional issue is what leads to the blessing, but the cool thing about the 10 is the 10 kind of transitions to the end and the beginning of a new situation. So if you're going through a difficult emotional situation, understand that healing is on the way and that you will be progressing through it. Oftentimes the emotions aspect of this is related to family or relationships also. So Lauren, you want one of each. We're going to go to Tao Oracle next. And you actually have Deliverance. There are no reversals in this, and it's kind of funny how this lines up, because Deliverance says relief, release, a fresh approach, liberation from obstruction, finding a solution, exhilaration. So in everything, it kind of underlines what I had already said, that moving forward, you're going to have this sense of freedom from what you're facing, and you're going to be getting this sense of relief from everything. So understand that the difficult emotions you've been processing are leading you to this transition. And the cool thing about this is if you look at the storm there, there's this difficult situation, but there's this barren ground. The rain will lead to new things blossoming and growing from it. So understand good things are on the way. And then finally, we go to the Rumi Oracle. And the Rumi Oracle says, let all candles gutter out. The moon is waiting to shine around. And these are a little bit, I don't know why I'm holding it up to the camera. Holy shit. I mean, holy poop. These cards are really just more sayings than anything. But the general saying of what's coming up is connect to spirit or faith or whatever you personally believe in a big way. And understand that it's looking out for you, and you don't need to have all these external worries because you're loved, cared for, and supported. And this is part of your transformation. So hang in there. Hope that helps, Lauren. And hey, what's up, Patrina? How you doing? So I'm going to go on to somebody else. I'm going to grab one for Sarah super quick. Then we will get Lauren if she's still here. Or not Lauren, Shannon. Sorry, there's so many people here. It can get a little bit confusing. Especially because I got people from other chats too. So Shannon, you got decrease. I mean, Sarah. Sarah, you got decrease. Decline, cutting back, frugality, concentration, letting go, less is more, resourcefulness, and a sacrifice. I'm really grateful that helped, Lauren. Thank you. And if you can, please leave a kind review in the readers file in the Jada and live tarot card readings with Jada and Friends. And for anybody else on YouTube or Periscope or any other place that you're seeing this video while I'm streaming, if you go to the live tarot card readings with Jada and Friends, there's other readers that come on throughout the day. And you can get other readings if you'd like. So anyhow, now I'm going to grab Shannon. Shannon, are you still here? Then I'll get Patrina. Hey, what's up, Amy? How you doing? Hope everybody that I know is doing well. So I'm going to grab one for Shannon. And just so everybody knows, too, if you want to jump ahead in the line or if you want a fuller reading, donations are greatly appreciated. 3 cards for $10, and it'll be a little bit more insightful and intense. But Shannon, you got the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse is really asking you to follow your heart and kind of go the uncommon route. So when the Hierophant's upright, it's saying stick to tradition and you connect to spirit that way. This is saying follow your heart. Spirit's guiding you to something different than most people, but you have to be willing and brave enough to kind of go on that journey. So listen to that call. And then 5s are about adversity. So some of the adversity of following your heart is, what will other people think of me? What will I think of myself? How will I come out of this? And honestly, if you believe in higher power or whatever's out there, it got you. You are loved. You are supported. You are cared for. Amy, there is a donation link. So there's a link in the video description. And if you click that link, it'll give you a couple different donation options. Yeah, everybody, I have one link, and then that link takes you to my website where there's multiple different donation options. And if you want to get a reading on Etsy or book a live reading, that option is there too. I have a sale on my Etsy readings that's 10% off. So those services are available. Okay. So let's see. I think I still have to grab one other person. Let me see. Good morning, Lisha. I'm gonna grab Rhonda if Rhonda's still here. Oh, you're welcome, Shannon. Let me see. Who else is here? Amy will be back. Let me grab Patrina real quick. Patrina, I'm gonna give you one of the ones from Rumi. And just so people, in case people wonder like why I'm talking about multiple people, I have this posted and going in multiple places at once. So Patrina, you have opened your eyes and you will see he was walking in your garden like the breeze at dawn. And that card obviously is just kind of saying, if you kind of look at what's going on in your life, spirit is all around you and it's there to help you and kind of guide you through whatever situation you're experiencing. You just have to open up and receive that information and allow it to come into your life. So I hope that that's helpful for you, Patrina. And let's see. There was somebody else in this group. Mina. So I'm going to get Trisha first, Mina. So Trisha, I'm going to draw from the Shaman Tarot for you. You're still here. Thank you all for your patience while I do this too. I have so much going on with these multiple chats. So Trisha, you got 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about illusion, fantasy, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Being misled in some sense, but then there's also this sense of determination and making a decision. And that's one of the cool things about the way it shows up in this card. So there's this knowledge, which is represented by the serpent in this glowing light, and it's kind of scaring this person. But when you make a decision to follow something despite being frightened, you get good results. So you have to push on despite what may make you uncomfortable. All right, Mina, I'm going to grab you. Good morning, Trisha. Natalie, hello. So let's see. All right, Mina. Mina, I'm going to do Tao Oracle for you. And like I said, everybody, donations are appreciated. You donate with the link in the description. It takes you to multiple different ways that you can donate if you so choose. Okay. And Mina, you got grace. Let me turn this right side up for you. Grace is adornment, bring out the beauty, elegance, the outer as a reflection of the inner, vanity, charisma, self-expression. One of the cool things about grace, too, is that's kind of not something we can consciously cultivate. That is a gift that is given to us from spirit or from whatever your personal belief in a higher power is. So all you can really do is show up and do the work and be honest with yourself and create space for your higher power to operate in your life. And the more that you do that, the more grace will kind of be bestowed upon you. All right, thanks, Petrina. Yeah, I'll get both of you. Okay, I'm going to grab one more person while we're waiting for Petrina to do that. Let me see. I'm going to grab Letitia real quick, and then I'm going to do Amy and Petrina and give them a little bit fuller of a reading. So Letitia, I'm going to use the Rumi Oracle for you. And you have, are you dazed from too much meat and wine, or are you a soldier on the field of battle? And what this card is asking you is kind of, are you indulging too much in simple pleasures, or are you showing up to the battle? And the quote-unquote battle is really, are you living the best life and being one of service to other people, I guess is the best way to put it. So just be mindful of how you invest your energy, who you invest your energy in, and what you invest your energy on. And if you do that, everything will be good. Still waiting on Petrina. Still waiting for it to hit. Let me see. So I'll do one more person from here while I'm waiting for them. And if anybody is checking in on YouTube or stuff like that, say what's up, because this is going all over at once. So let's see. Lisette, I'm good, thanks. I'm honestly chilling. And if I forget somebody, just pop back in and let me know. Lisette, I'm going to give you a Shaman Tarot, because that seems like where it's at. I got to do something else, too. I got to put complete on this Etsy order I did earlier. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Alright, Lisette. That one came up earlier for somebody else, so I'm not going to give that to you. Something's wrong with my shuffling today, I feel like. Alright. Let's try again. Okay, Lisette, you got Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse is about recession and obstacles. Obviously, right now, that's kind of going around for a lot of people. And one of the things that I would suggest with this, and it's interesting, this card is about holding on to the light and kind of focusing on faith and disconnecting from the city. So disconnecting from what's going on in the material world and focusing on the blessings that you have. When you focus on your blessings more than what stresses you, you actually end up getting more. And the more that you train yourself to focusing on blessings, the more blessings you see, so the more blessings you attract. And it creates this situation where your life is spiraling into control, and it's incredibly amazing. Let's see. Liriana. Oh, that's a difficult name to say. I hope I said it right. It's very pretty, though. Give me 1 second. Let me do... I forgot to complete this order that I sent on Etsy already. Mark as shipped. Send. Okay. Sorry about that. And back to reality. Liriana. Wow. Okay. I'm going to give you a Rumi Oracle card. And if y'all could, if you get a reading from me, if you could please leave a kind review for me on in the review file in the Jada and Friends group, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you are not in the Jada live tarot card readings with Jada and Friends on Facebook, I highly suggest that you join the group, because besides myself, there's other great readers that do live readings like this all throughout the day. So, Liriana, you have, if you know how to be patient, he'll offer you the seat of honor. He'll show you a hidden way that no one will know. And especially in our world right now, everybody wants everything so quick. We live in a society of instant gratification, and the issue with that is so many of the things that we actually want or need in life comes from patience and waiting, opening up to receive. So what this card is basically saying is slow down, and your higher power will open doors for you, and they'll take you through a process that nobody else will see because they're too busy walking past it or running past it more clearly. So there's a secret path if you're willing to slow down and look for it, is the answer to that. Okay, oh, awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, I'll try to get everybody who asked for a card. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Let me see. Okay, I got Liriana. I have Sharon next. Yeah, Jesse, I'll get you too, because I got somebody from YouTube hopping on. I would definitely want to hit up my YouTube family. I don't want to ignore them. Let me actually grab... I'm going to grab Jesse first. Jesse, what type of card do you want? I'd like to do this in order, but at the same time, I got to honor people on other platforms too. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Jesse, shoot your shot. What's your question? And everybody else, ask your questions ahead of time, or unless you just want a general reading, and then I'll try to get to everybody super quick after this. And Patrina and Amy, are y'all still there? Let me see. You'll marry a virgin man? Will you marry a virgin man? Okay, let me see. It's not a weird question. Everybody has their own kind of intricacies. Let's see. Cards indicate no, and then it shows that there's a lot of fear about it because you have Nine of Bones. Nine of Bones is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is about, what's the word I'm looking for? Burden and responsibility. But then also, I take that back. Resilience and persistence is what it's about. And it shows that you have a lot of fear of trying to do that, and almost you're missing a lot of good opportunities by sticking to that so much. All right. Okay, back to everybody else. Let's see here. Thanks for your patience, everybody, while I grabbed Jessie because I wanted to get to her. Let's see. Francine wants to know if she can have a card first time here. I didn't get Sharon yet. So Sharon, you got... Wow. You got Six of Bows. Six of Bows is Six of Swords in traditional tarot. That's about transition and rite of passage. So this is showing you kind of going through this transformational and transitional stage in life and allowing yourself the grace and luxury to go through it. And it shows you connecting to spirit on a deeper level if you allow it into your life. So I hope that's helpful to you. Let's see. So we got Francine. Now we're on Natalie. Then I'm going to get Mary, too. It's weird because this whole chat for the Jada and Friends isn't showing up in the main chat, and the main chat doesn't show up in the Jada and Friends. So let me grab Natalie. Natalie, you have great power. So it's strength of character, authority, dignity, influence, self-confidence, leadership, peak condition, and potency. Really, you need to tap into your power. And one of the ways that we really discredit our own power is by how we talk to ourselves and kind of ignoring our own intuition and second guessing ourselves. So one of the things that you have to do is learn to live more from here. Like, I'm pointing at my heart. I don't know if the camera's showing it clearly. And less from here. One of my mentors tells me that the longest journey we ever take is from the head to the heart. But one of the easiest ways to actually sort that all out is by learning to think less and trust more in our higher power. So let me grab Mary super quick. Mary's somebody I know, and she's been kind enough to give me a reading, so I'm going to give her a little bit more expansive of a reading because Mary's done kind things for me. So you get the paid treatment, Mary. So Mary, the answer to your question is going to be no, unfortunately. Is your life ever going to be more than duty? And the reason that it's no actually is because of your choice. So you have two of swords. This is two of bows, but two of swords in traditional tarot. And it shows that you make a choice to be of service. So oftentimes the reason that you're in that position as much as you are is because you're choosing to commit to it. The suggestion that I would have for you then in that situation is going to be, let's look at the cards. You have Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse really is about, what's the word I'm looking for? Overindulgence and greed. So sometimes you try to satisfy other people's needs so much that you neglect yourself. And then you have Four of Cups in reverse. You either need to focus on creating more space for yourself to heal and live a healthier life, or giving to other people. And you can actually give more to other people by giving to yourself more. So be a little bit kinder to yourself. So for all my people in Jada and Friends, did my video freeze up? Give me 1 second, I'm having some technical difficulties here. I'm good on your end, Sarah. Thank you. Thanks for the donation, too, Sarah. I just saw that. Okay, they're asking. It's weird because on the one thing I'm on, it shows that the video froze. Anyhow, on with the show, I guess, right? So let's see. Now we are on to, and Patrina and Amy. I haven't received the donation yet. I'm cool giving you guys a reading, but you just gotta let me know what you want. There's another event log here. Okay, there is an issue from the Jada and Friends thing. How do you donate? There's a donation link in the actual comments of everything. And so like in the description, if you go to the link that says spiritualphoenixstudios.com/links to, it'll take you to the various sources of donation that I have. I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App on there. So let me see who I was on. I'm going to grab Laura if Laura's still here. I probably lost a lot of people because it seems like it's frozen now. Michelle, is my video frozen since you're paying attention? In the Jada and Friends. I think it's good on every other platform. I just don't know if it's good on the Jada and Friends thing. You're welcome, Mary. Oh, you donated yesterday, Whitney, and missed me. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate it. All right, Whitney, let me grab you real quick since you donated yesterday. I'm going to give you a super quick one. So you got 15, the Devil card. Devil card is about holding on to situations long past their expiration date. One of the things about this card here in particular, too, is that in this deck, the Devil card is really much more about, what's the word I'm looking for? Putting on mask and kind of putting on a performance, not being yourself, and actually learning to be yourself even in the uncomfortable aspects of things. This is learning to look at your shadow self. Now I'm going to draw another card for you. Modesty. Modesty is about moderation, humility, keep it simple, lack of pretension, self-respect, sincerity, and respectability. So it's kind of funny that this came up. One of the other aspects of the Devil card is overindulgence, or it's kind of investing too much into situations. So this is asking you to pull back and what's the word I want to say? Be a little bit more mindful of everything. And then also just keep it simple. The lack of pretension is taking off the mask. And then finally we come to this. Your grief has lasted so long. Look, healing is here. Your door was locked. Look, here is the key. And this is just really saying, if you've been trying to move past a certain situation, this is, the thing is, it's in the present moment. It's being mindful of what's going on. And that the key is asking questions and simplifying your life. And then Amy, I'm going to get to you next. I hope that helps, Whitney. Let's see, there's a new comment on Facebook. Okay, thank you. And then Laura wants to know how to donate. Laura, you donate via, there's an app in the description, and it's right underneath $10 donations. It says spiritualphoenixstudios.com/links to. That will take you to my website, and then there's several donation options, and there's also the option to buy like regular private services too. So, Amy, to answer your question, let me get to you. Okay, Amy. What keeps you in stagnation? So on one level, 7 of stones in the reverse. So that's 7 of cups in the reverse. This is making a determination or a decision, committing to one specific thing and not spreading yourself out so much. Because honestly, it goes into what you said, jack of all trades, master of none. And that's good in some instances, but most of the time you have to commit to one specific path. There's a saying, you can do anything you like, but you can't do everything. So you have to commit your energy more intentionally to one specific area so you can make some progress. 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse is clinging and attachment. This is kind of saying that there's some aspect of yourself that you want to stay stuck to. Because if you move past certain things, then you're going to have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Open up more and get a little bit more uncomfortable, and it might not be what you want. So there's almost a familiar security in staying stuck. So you have to move past that. And then kind of the resolution of everything is allowing yourself to process your emotions more actually and slowing down. Slowing down is probably the biggest thing for you. And then there's also this aspect of air and water. That's always what comes up for me with dolphins. Air is thought, water is emotions. So it's learning how to combine thought and emotion in a more constructive way and asking yourself more questions and giving yourself less statements. Okay. So let me go on to Michelle, and then we'll get Laura. Michelle, you got Knight of Bones in reverse. This is Knight of Wands in traditional tarot, and this is about insecurity. So relationship, youngest son and your boyfriend, there's a sense of insecurity. So the issue is that they might not feel comfortable because both of them want your attention, and it's probably a subconscious issue more so than anything. But they're both wondering what their role is in your life, and there's not really any way that you can have an actual conversation about it because they might not understand that that's where they're coming from. A lot of our issues come from subconscious things and subconscious wounds, so until we can bring that to the surface, we can't really honor it or address it. So I think the best thing you can do is just put intention and prayer out there to the universe to help resolve it. Okay, let me see here. Oh, thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. So I'm going to grab Patrina now because Amy donated for her and Patrina. Patrina, do you have a particular question that you would be interested in getting resolved? Wait for Patrina to answer there, and then I'm going to grab Laura while I wait for Patrina. And if y'all are wondering, I don't know if the video is still coming up with the questions from the other stuff on there, but that's where it's coming from. So Patrina, hold on, let me shuffle this better. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing, wow, dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm doing Laura. Laura, you have 4 of stones. Then I'll do Patrina when Patrina tells me her question that she wants. So Laura, 4 of stones for you is really about kind of regeneration and emergence. So in 4 of Cups, because that's what this is, 4 of Cups, it shows this person that's kind of bored with life and being offered a gift and then not receiving it. This is showing you kind of taking that gift and beginning to run with it. I like the expression of it in this card where it shows kind of honoring this passing, and I think that's a little bit better description than maybe the pouty person under the tree. But this is kind of rising from that smoke, rising to a new life and making the transition, and it actually fits in line with the name of my business, Spiritual Phoenix Studios. So it's emerging as a new person or emerging to the next level of your life. Amy, the general thing for you, I'll pull it up again later, but I want to say that the general thing for you, general message for you, Amy, was that because you try to do so much, you accomplish so little. Part of you really enjoys staying stagnant and stuck. And the other aspect of things was you really have to learn to infuse more of your mind into your emotions and more of your emotions into your thought in like a constructive way. I hope that adds some level of clarity. And grab Patrina on here, because if not, I'll just send her like a general reading that I'll record on YouTube, because that's the other way I do videos real quick to explain to people. I will do videos like this where it's like top down, but I'll answer your question, put it in a YouTube video, leave it unlisted, and then send you the link. So if you ever need a reading and I'm not live, there's always that option. So yeah, let me see what's coming up in the Jada and Friends group. But the card you pulled was 100% on. Oh, thanks for the donation, Michelle. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody who donates, because this really, really helps me. This is something that I'm trying to add into my sources of income, and this is how I make all my money, is reading tarot cards. So y'all help me kind of show up in a better way for everybody else. All right, yeah, Amy, call her. So I'm going to grab Rosamond real quick. Insight into your relationship problems. You've been a supporter for a long time, so I'm not going to give you I'm going to give you a shorter, expansive reading, but I'm not going to charge you, so we'll run through it. You have King of Bows. It was in the upside down position, so Bows is relative to Swords. King of Swords upside down. This is malice and unyielding, so there's some aspect of them not willing to change their behavior and actually kind of being somewhat toxic. There's a biting through. Take decisive action to restore order. Force applied with sensitivity, justice, tenacious devotion to a task. So the insight in the relationship problem is he's kind of a jerk. You might have to set healthier boundaries. And it's also saying don't let yourself suffer much longer. Just really address the issue and understand that part of it is you creating your own boundaries. So I hope that helps. Let's see. I'm going to grab Dawn while I'm waiting for Amy to grab Patrina. And then I'm going to take a bit of a breather. How long have I been on? 40 some minutes. I'm going to get off of here in like 20 more minutes to give somebody else the opportunity. I do want to thank everyone for showing up for me. And just to reiterate, if people do want to make donations, the way to donate is by going to the link in the bottom of the description. Maybe next time I'll put it on top to make it easier. And clicking that link, and then you have the option to donate via Cash App, via Venmo, or via PayPal. And it's all appreciated. So okay. And Michelle, I didn't see what you donated. I don't know if you wanted a longer reading. Oh, here's the issue. I'm not signed into my Venmo either. Son of a bitch. Oh, you said Cash App. Duh. I didn't get anything via Cash App. Weird. Let me shut it down and open it up again real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check my Cash App thing, because for some reason it's not showing up, and I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I didn't get a donation. Weird. I don't know if Michelle's trying to run game on me or what. But it did not hit. Thanks, Amy. I'm glad you can catch me too. I'll pass it on to Patrina. Anyhow, I'm not going to hold this up any longer. I'll give you a $10 reading, and if you didn't, I'll trust you to make it right, and if not, I'll understand not to give you another freebie until I make sure the money hits the account. It says pending, waiting for me. I didn't get anything. Oh, okay, I see. Here's the thing, dude. I don't know how to use some of this stuff because it's new to me. I didn't realize I had to accept taking money from you. So I apologize for putting you on blast. I fixed it now. Thanks for walking me through it. Dude, I'm getting to be old. Let me see what your question was. Relationship, youngest son and boyfriend. Okay. Okay. So youngest son and boyfriend, you have Queen of Wands in reverse, or Queen of Cups, wow. There's a sense of manipulation and jealousy. Jealousy aspect is one of the things that I had already talked about. where there's the sense of insecurity, so it creates the jealousy. Both of them are a little bit jealous of the other person, so they want more attention. And it's just a matter of maybe figuring out how to let them both know that they're valued. I'm sure that you do that, but you might have to just try to talk about the situation a little bit more and consciously bring it to their attention. I hope that makes sense. One of the other things that comes up is the receptive. So it's the yielding yin principle: devoted, patient, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthly, and mother. And the aspect of this is being receptive to what's going on. Again, nurturing both of them a little bit more, being patient with both of them as they go through this process. Also, listening to both of their true feelings on this. And I have a feeling that you do. I'm just communicating this again. Responsive is maybe learning to, I don't want to say cater, because catering to people is never the right answer. But I would say that maybe being more mindful of how of where you're at and how they're showing up. And then we have love has the chance to rule and transform. Stay awake. My heart, stay awake. And to me, the last card from the Rumi Oracle is really just telling you to not lose sight of the feelings for both people and just to stay kind of connected to how you can incorporate both of them in your life and make more space. Love is so much of an action word that I think sometimes people forget it. So just remember that, I guess, is the simple thing. And then I had a donation from, let me see who it was. I just saw it hit. It was Laura. No, that wasn't it. Laura McWhelan. Where you at, Laura? Okay, I'm gonna get Laura real quick. Brandy, I'll get you too. Thanks for sharing, Brandy. I'm just seeing some of y'all now. I gotta get whoever donates first. Let me get Lauren. I'll be on till about 10:30, then I'm gonna bounce off. So everybody who hasn't gotten a card yet has a little bit more time. And if people would want a reading and they didn't get one, you can always book privately. I have an Etsy, and I also have a live service that I do. So, Laura, what is your question? Or you just want a general reading? Josh says he knows the feeling of being old. You're younger than me, dude. Thank you, and you're welcome. Let me see. Laura still hasn't really got back. And Dawn, I'll try to get you before I go. You're very welcome, Michelle. And for anybody that I did read for, please leave a positive review in the in my file, in the Jada Live Tarot Card Readings with Jada and Friends. I plugged that group a bunch. Your husband's commitment. Let's see what comes up. So you have the King of Cups. You want to know, is he committed? I'm going to wait for you to clarify. Oh, your husband committed suicide. Oh, wow. I'm really sorry to hear that. So the general answer of this... And this is obviously a touchy subject, so I'm going to try to be as compassionate and navigate this as carefully as I can. You have the King of Cups is about emotional balance and kind of being connected. But I would say that maybe the reverse aspect of this came up more so, and it was about being overwrought or distracted and not knowing how to process emotions, and then also not necessarily believing it was possible to heal, because the healing card comes up. And this card in particular is about like learning how to process your emotions and balance them in a healthy way. And then the Hermit card comes up in reverse, and this is about having self-reflection and being able to kind of look back on their own behavior and have some level of awareness. And when we lack that level of being able to look at ourselves or our own parts and our problems, or take some level of I don't want to say responsibility, but maybe accountability for our own feelings, and we put it off as something that we're helpless against. It puts us in a hopeless state. And as somebody who's struggled with mental health issues and thought of suicide at times in my life, I've definitely been there, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I'm going to give you 2 more cards just because that's a very difficult situation. And we're going to see what else comes up. So one of the things that comes up is following, and it's about loyalty, adaptability, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity to others, service, and receiving guidance. And one of the aspects of this is the fact that they're still kind of helping you navigate things, and that it's actually easier for them where they're at than it was. So there is a sense of freedom and liberation, and although it might leave a big mess for you emotionally and a lot of stuff to process, it says that it's given them some sense of freedom and that they're still able to show up for you. So if you ever feel them by you or notice that they might be around you, this is saying that they are there. And just understand that they want to help you progress, and they don't want you to put your life on hold because of it. Process things, heal, grieve, do what you have to do, but then also understand that they're still showing up. I'm going to give you one last card, and the last card is Love Has Come to Rule and Transform. Stay awake, my heart, stay awake. And it's just saying, despite how much this might have hurt, despite how difficult this may be, just allow yourself to not lose love and not lose hope and not lose that connection. So thank you so much, Laura. I'm going to send you some Reiki when this is done too. So just kind of be receptive if you're into that. And then Andre, there's a couple people ahead of you. I'm going to grab Brandy, and then I got to check back on one of the other chats that this is being broadcasted to see who make sure I'm not missing anybody over there. There's one other person that I said I would grab. I'm actually going to grab her before I grab Brandy, because this person had asked before Brandy, now that I remember. Let me see. Dawn. Yeah, Dawn, I'm going to grab a card for you real quick. And then for everybody else that isn't in the live tarot card readings with Jada and Friends group, I'm going to probably stay on for a little bit longer while we tie up some loose ends. So Dawn, the card for you is Splitting Apart, and it's about impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, detach. Death, I'm sorry. So this is the sense of letting a situation that's kind of had its time go and not holding on to it. So often the things that hurt us most isn't the end of a situation, it's holding on to a situation that's past expiration date. In one of the circles that I run in, we talk about not letting anything go without claw marks. You got to consciously not make the claw marks in whatever it is that's leaving your life, and just let it be. And when you do that, you're going to find a deeper sense of freedom and relaxation, and you'll be a lot happier. Let's see. Hello from Portugal. Let me see who is next. Brandy was next. All right. I'm going to grab onto Brandy. And then after Brandy, I'll grab Andre, and then Lisette if I have time. Or Allison, rather. Let me see. That card came up for somebody else, Brandy. I'm going to give you a different one. And just so everybody knows, too, I'm pulling one card for people that don't really make donations unless there's a special reason why not to. And then as far as if you make a donation, you get a couple more cards and a little bit more insight. Brandy, you got the full card. Full card is about new beginnings, opening up to new possibilities, and kind of opening up to life in general. The 0 there is relative to the cosmic egg. It's this infinite potentiality. So you're at this point where whatever you want can show up. You just have to create the space for it to show up. So let it happen. Let me see. Oh, Siri interrupted my music. Not cool, Siri. All right. You're welcome, Don. Okay. So then we got Andre. Then we'll get Allison. Looks like we're running out of people that want stuff. Andre, can you get a general reading? We'll see what comes up for you for your general card, Andre. You have 17. That's the star card. Star card's about hope, destiny, and fulfillment. And honestly, it's about following your heart. Destiny card, or the star card, is also kind of the light in the darkness, and it's this thing that's pulling you forward and guiding you to the next step of everything. And it's saying that if you're at a difficult chapter in your life, understand that good things will show up. Put in the footwork and let the results come. All right, Allison, if you're going to do a donation, I will pool for you. And Mary, I didn't get the thing about grabbing, but I said I'll grab the person next. Yeah, I'm definitely never running for president. I know never say never, but in this situation, I'm not. And I'm definitely not going to physically grab anybody. Okay, Kristen, I will get to you after I get to Allison and Josh. So, Allison is asking, insight for you. Got some advice that you should stick to one area or pick one thing instead of doing a little with everything you find fun. I'd really like to know if you see anything as far as animals, communication, or psychic gifts as a thing you should focus on. Allison, so I actually told somebody earlier the same thing. If you're a jack of all trades and master of none, you're putting a lot of energy and you're not going to ever make it anywhere. And one of the things about that is you can do anything you want, but you can't do everything. Let's see what comes up in regards to animals, communications, or psychic gifts. So let's see, animals, communication, or psychic gifts. We're going to do it this way. This card is not getting shuffled for whatever reason. Give me 1 second. Love Crystal. We'll see if we have time. I'm going to get off of one of the other groups I'm on. Kristen, so you're the last person I'm going to do in Jada and Friends. Then I'm going to open the floor up for other people in the Jada and Friends group. Everybody else that's watching this, I'm going to stay on this other stuff. Just give me 1 second, though. Actually, Allison, let me grab Kristen real quick, and then I'll do yours. I'll finish yours, rather. I'm sorry. Sorry to do it this way. But I want to open up the floor for other people in that group. So, Kristen, you got oppression, and it's about restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement. And this is saying if you're in a dark space, remember to cultivate your light, open up your heart, and sometimes the greatest thing you can do to kind of bring that out is service for other people. So thank you everybody so much in the live tarot card readings with Jada and Friends. I'm about to dip out and open the floor up for somebody else to read. I really appreciate your time and donations. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and keep your head up. Also, Laura, if you're still here, you can't see these comments, but Michelle said, so sorry for your loss. You'll pray for your peace and healing. So thank you everybody. And I'm going to stay on the other stuff, so hold on everybody. All right. Okay. So thanks for your patience, everybody. So the way that I was doing that, I had a live in another Facebook group at the same time. So now I can focus only on this one. It's a lot easier. Okay, yeah, Laura, somebody had just wanted to let you know that you were in their prayers and all of that good stuff as well. Oh, I have to do one more thing too. Sorry about that. I got to make sure I turn off comments on that other video. Otherwise, I get blown up. Let me go back here. Sorry about this, everybody. Hopefully that lawnmower isn't too loud. Give me 1 more second while I get this sorted. My computer's slow because I'm streaming. But if I don't turn comments off in the other group. I don't know, I don't see it. Never mind. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. So, Allison, as far as your first question, let me see. As far as animals, the animal thing that comes up is 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is typically about, what's the word I want to say here? Innocence and nostalgia. So there might be this sense of connecting to it, but it also shows that let me rephrase this. Let me approach this from a different angle. There's a sense of healing that you might get from animals that you might not get from something else. So this is saying that that might be good for you to connect to that, and then it might be worth your time to show up in that capacity if that's something that interests you. So don't rule it out. Sorry. I'm getting all this stuff blowing up right now. Are you still there, Allison? I'm going to assume you are. But the one thing that this is saying is that hold on. Hey, Allison, I'm just going to give you a private reading because this is starting to get distracting with all this stuff going on. We're going to do that. Is that okay, Allison? And you can donate whatever, but I'd rather just talk to you directly because it'll be easier. So I'm going to message you after I'm done. I'm going to do 2 cards for everybody else real quick, and then we'll chat privately. Okay. Josh. I mean, the thing that you have to do is heal, and the thing that you have to heal first is understand that the reason your life is boring, Josh, is because you're not getting outside of your comfort zone and you're expecting life to be anything different than what it is, and you have to have a level of acceptance and understand that life isn't boring. You're making boring choices. That's simply what it is, and that's the hardest thing to have to hear. But if you want different results, you have to do something different. Lacey, I'm going to grab you super quick. So Love Crystal and Lacey, you're the last people. Love Crystal, you're going to get a Tao Oracle card. And then Lacey, I will pull a quick card for you. And here's the thing, I'm doing 1 cards for free and then larger readings for $10. So Lacey, Love Crystal. You got revolution, transformation, a radical change. Give up the old, make way for the new, a quantum leap. And it's just saying you're about to make this big transition in your life. Get ready for it. Josh, I would take some of that energy as well. Just like the daisies. I'm so sorry I'm about to hop off of here. I'm going to grab you real quick too. So let's see. Then we got Lacey. Lacey, you got Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's telling you that money and good things are on the way. Hold tight. You're asking about love, though, so let me think of a better way to put it in regards to love. Manifestation or new enterprise. So this is about a potentially new partner coming into your life. This is about somebody or like a new spark coming up into your connection with this person. So it's basically saying good news is on the way and that this person is going to be kind of this 1 in a million opportunity because white buffaloes are always a sign of a good omen. And then just like the daisies, I'm going to grab you super quick too. And then I'm hopping off of here and going to handle Lisette. Okay. Or Allison, rather. I don't know why I keep calling you Lisette. Okay. And just like the daisies, you got 10 of wands or 10 of bones in this deck. That's about burden and responsibility. And it's saying, honestly, show up, do the footwork, and good things will come. There's no shortcuts, and tap into your power as a person. It really is showing up for the uncomfortable, difficult aspects of life and getting the results. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. Allison, I'm going to message you right after I hop off here. Stay blessed, people. Peace.